Right, why are you doing this?
I'm not doing anything.
No, why did you take a vehicle that didn't belong to you and damage the mirror and the roof?
Yeah.
Court is calling 2025 CR 012-083 State versus Jessica Scott. Can I have parties announced?
Lauren Espinoza for the state.
Really, Scott for the defendant.
And are you Ms. Scott?
Yes, I am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Scott, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
What do you mean indictment?
It tells you what you're charged with.
Yes,
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Cox,
Thank you.
did you review the court admonishment? It tells you your rights and the plea bargain agreement. All right, you're charged with theft of property, $2,500 to $30,000. That's a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for in, I'm
isn't
sorry,
this a state jail?
yes, it's a
facility?
state jail felony.
But is this a state jail facility?
Yes, it's a state jail felony. So that, you want to explain that to her?
Did not finish.
He understands now, I believe, too.
All right, did you understand you're charged with the state jail felony? The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine? If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes,
You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. Did you understand?
yes, ma'am.
By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes,
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Scott, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
no, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes,
If you're not a U.S. citizen by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and reentry. Do you understand?
yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes,
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 6 months in the Bexar County Jail. Under 1244, there's an $800 fine. State will take in consideration 2025 CC 009934. There's to be restitution, if any, to Avis Budget Group. Did you understand that to be the plea?
yes, sir.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, I do.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes,
Counsel, are there any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offense as charged, how do you plead?
no contest.
State any evidence.
Yes, Your Honor. State offers State's Exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objection.
All right, state you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, I did.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes,
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. After reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Just ask the court to follow the plea agreement.
Right, why are you doing this?
I'm not doing anything.
No, why did you take a vehicle that didn't belong to you and damage the mirror and the roof? Because that's within the stipulation.
Left the car in the parking lot.
Well, according to the stipulations, the amount of restitution that you owe let me find it.
And I think that includes the tires.
Mhm.
So she understands that, but it's just no contest. She's taking responsibility for action.
All right, the court is going to sentence you to 6 months in the Bear County Jail. Credit for any time served, there is an $800 fine. Time and money will run concurrent. Taking consideration 2025 CC 009934, there's to be restitution to Avis Budget Group in the amount of $950. There's to be no contact with Avis Budget. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, I did.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Thank you,
Who's-
Judge.
Thank
You're
you so
welcome. Have a
much.
good one. You're welcome. Who's next?
This entire hearing shows how quickly a plea hearing can turn into a moment of reckoning. The court began by confirming every required step. Jessica reviewed her indictment, acknowledged the plea terms, accepted the possible punishment range, and confirmed she understood her rights. The judge walked her through jury trial rights, confrontation rights, and her right to remain silent. Each question was designed to ensure she was entering her plea knowingly, voluntarily, and with full awareness of the consequences. Jessica agreed to everything. Her lawyer confirmed she was competent, understood the charges, and had been properly advised. On paper, it was a clean plea. The state introduced its evidence, and because Jessica waived the right to confront witnesses, the entire case rested on police reports, witness statements, and the documentation tied to the stolen rental vehicle. When the judge reviewed the attachments, the evidence was strong enough to support a guilty finding. The courtroom remained calm, but the direction was fixed. A guilty verdict was coming. The real turning point arrived when the judge asked Jessica directly why she took the vehicle and why it was damaged. Her answer did not match the stipulations she had already agreed to. The judge wanted clarity because judges need consistency between a plea and the facts. If Jessica tried to minimize the conduct or contradict the evidence, the judge could have rejected the plea agreement entirely. Her attorney stepped in quickly to reassure the court that Jessica was still accepting responsibility. That moment saved the plea from breaking apart. Once sentencing began, the court followed the negotiated terms: 6 months in the Bexar County Jail, an $800 fine, and restitution to Avis Budget Group. The judge added the standard conditions for a felony conviction, including the prohibition on possessing firearms or ammunition. None of this was unexpected, yet it clearly hit Jessica harder than she anticipated at the start. She asked several questions early in the hearing about what a state jail felony truly meant, which showed she did not fully grasp the severity until she heard the range of punishment. That happens often in state jail cases. People underestimate the consequences of a plea until the court reads the reality out loud. The restitution amount tells its own story. The damage to the mirror, the roof, and the condition of the vehicle after it was recovered placed Jessica's conduct well within the felony threshold. Whether she acted out of stress, poor judgment, or desperation, the law focuses on the value taken and the property damage caused. These hearings show the line between an explanation and an excuse. The judge stayed patient, but the facts were already set in the stipulations. By the time the judge closed the hearing, everything was final. No appeal rights, no reconsideration, and no more chances. Jessica left with a felony conviction, half a year in jail, and a financial penalty that will stay on her record. Cases like this remind us that a single bad decision can create long-lasting legal consequences. They also highlight how critical it is to understand every part of a plea before signing anything. Once a defendant waives rights and admits to the stipulations, the court expects full accountability. This leaves the audience with the real question. Was this justice, or should desperation have earned her grace? Did the punishment match the crime, or should the court have taken a different path? You watch the entire exchange, and it is your turn to weigh in. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and do not forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.